Howdy friends. Wow, it's been so long. I know. I've had a lot of family problems leading up to Christmas and after Christmas. I've also had a couple of health problem issues as well, which have been resolved now. And yeah, so I've just been so busy dealing with all of that, and plus getting my daughter ready for high school because she started high school this year. And also I shut down my photography business, which was, you know, a big decision for me. So that was a big thing over Christmas. And I also moved my studio into my art studio into my old photography studio, if that makes sense. So I've converted my photography studio now into my art studio, so I have a lot more room. So yeah, so it's been a busy few months, but I thought I'd pop in today and just show you. I finally finished my December daily, maybe 2 weeks ago or so, like something like that. So I thought I'd just give you a little flip through and pop in and say hello and let you know that I have so many things planned coming up for my YouTube channel. So you know what, keep an eye out and subscribe if you would like to see what's coming out. But I'll start showing you my December daily. So as you know, if you saw my previous video, I decided to use a Kaiser Craft. It's kind of like a traveler's notebook planner sort of thing, and it had you know, the little ring binders inside of it and all the planning stuff. And I fell in love with this cover, and I thought it was just so Christmassy, and it's in, you know, one of my favorite colors. So I decided to buy it, and I pulled the rings out and I turned it into like a junky journal traveler's notebook sort of journal. So yeah, so I do have another video just, you know, going more into that, and also about my my little danglies that I made on the side here and all of that. So what we'll do is we'll jump right into it, and I think from memory, I can't remember. That's how bad. I haven't even looked at my YouTube channel for like 2 months. How bad's that? So I think I've done a flip through of the first 2 or 3 days. I can't remember, but we'll just do a quick flip through now. So this is my cover. So with this December daily, I've pretty much used all Kaiser Craft products. So I fell in love with their Mint Wishes. I think it's called Mint Wishes or Christmas Mint, or, I don't know, but I think it's Mint Wishes that came out last year for their new Christmas, and I fell in love with the colours. So that's how it all sort of started. So this is my cover page, and you know, it's just using some Kaiser Craft embellishments, a doily and thickers, of course, and I've also just used, because in the journal I have all the Kaiser Craft Mint Wishes line in there. I also have some like graph paper and lined paper. I think I got lined paper, can't remember, and vellum in there as well. So I've just made up a junky journal thing. So, and I've added in tags and stuff like that. So as you open it, this is my vellum. This is a vellum page here, and I used the gold Colour Blast, I think it's called, you know, the Colour Blast colour paste, and with a stencil. That was a Kaiser Craft stencil, and I've just run that through there. So as you can probably see, I'm sort of gone for a minty, bluey, aqua sort of gold theme. So, and this is just some fabric that I've stitched down here. Okay, this is my day one. Day one was drinking out of my Christmas mug, and this year I found a pug mug. So I was really, really excited about that. I found it in Coles actually, so it was really, really exciting. So that was my first coffee in my Christmas mug. And the next one is of my daughter Georgia. This is the first time she had cooked fried rice, and she used to rave and rave about it, and so this was her with her finished dishes. And that's a close-up picture. And in this is like a little pocket. So in this little pocket here, she's written out the recipe for me. I hope this recording's working. And then, so, oh, it's all sticking. Everything's sticking. Oh, that's not good. I don't know what's happened there. It's come apart. So I just fix that up. I don't know what's happened there. Washi tape. It doesn't seem to stick very well. So I don't know what's happened here, but it has. How embarrassment! Oh my goodness. I'll have to fix this later, but it's like this. So it ends up being like a flip up. So, and this is I went to Typo. I probably said this in the last video, but I was in Typo and they had a pug angel for the top of your Christmas tree. So I just had to buy it. So so that's my new puggy angel that sits on top of my Christmas tree. And in there, see, it's meant to be a little flip up. I'll have to come back and fix that. And that's my puggies down there helping me with putting up the tree. And that's a Christmas picture of my Christmas tree with my puggy angel. Really unhappy about that. I'm going to have to look into that. Day 4, Georgia had her graduation, grade 6 graduation coming up. So we went out shopping and to find her graduation dress and shoes and accessories. So this is just a photo of her dress and all the accessories there and full length of the dress. So that was a bit exciting. Day 5, the magic of Christmas. I've just done that on the back of that tag because I didn't really have anything for day 5. I mean, because especially when you got a 19-year-old son and, you know, a 12-year-old daughter, they're not really into the Christmassy stuff anymore. So it's really, really hard to get photos at December daily. But I do enjoy doing it. So I want to keep trying to do it as long as I can. But so day 5 is just a couple of the ornaments that I have around my house, like placed around my house, some Santas and stuff like that in there. Day 6, I again didn't have anything. I don't know where this letter's come. Oh, it's come from up there. Oh my God, this book's falling apart. I'm gonna have to come back and glue all this back. Day 6, it was the same. I didn't have anything, so I just done I am grateful for. So I've just written down everything that I am grateful for on that day, on the 6th. And then the 7th was my new door decoration. For years and years and years, I've just had this silver sort of reef thing, and it's sort of like metallic-y. For years I've had it. And this year I brought a big wooden star from Kmart and it lights up. So it was really, really cool. So that I used that this year as my new door decoration. And then on day 8, puggy pictures. So every year, I mean, this is Cookie's first Christmas, but every year since I've had Blossom, I've always done Christmas portraits with the dogs. Isn't that sad? I don't do any with the kids because they won't do it, but the dogs will sometimes let me do it. So this was Cookie's Christmas portrait this year. And on the other side is Blossom's. portrait this year. So I done them on the same day, but I just done it over 2 days in my December daily because I just didn't have anything. So day 8 and day 9, and this is just a decoration page because I just felt like it, I guess. This one is my gift wrapping, the paper gift wrapping that I use. So I took a photo of the wrap. I wrote a little bit about it, and this here, this bit down the side here, that's the paper, the actual paper I use, and that's the ribbon I use to tie, to put on the top of the presents. So that's that one. Day 12 was high school transition day for Georgia. So she had a couple of her friends from school. They got dropped off here so they could all walk together, which was really, really exciting for them. Excuse me. So I followed way behind. Not way behind, but a little bit behind. So I didn't embarrass them. You know how it is. You don't want your mother with you. So I just took a couple of photos as they were walking to school because we live really close to the high school, so it's within walking distance, so it's really, really handy. So that's just a photo of her 2 friends and their high school transition day. Excuse me again. And day 13 was my friend Jude from Close to My Heart came over to visit me, and we had a Close to My Heart day, and we talked about stuff and all of that, and it was really, really hot that day. And so, like, it was stinking hot. So, and that's also a picture of Cookie, who was like staying. It was her first real introduction, really. Hot day, because she was only born in March, so she's never had to feel the heat before. So she didn't take it too well. And pugs don't really like the heat as it is. So they have a lot of trouble breathing because of the way their nose and all that is done. And so she did not cope very well, and that was the first day. So yeah, she was pretty sad and just pretty much laid in her bed all day. Day 14 is the graduation. All these stickers are coming off. This is stupid. Is there, like, does anyone else have problem with stickers? Like, you buy these stickers and they're meant to stick and they never stick. And, you know, I don't want to be, it'd take me forever to go through and glue all these stickers down. And so this was the graduation. This was graduation night. So it's a picture of Georgia all ready for her graduation. And then this little bit here flips out, and that's her grade 6 teacher, and that's her with her graduation medal. Oh, I don't know what you call it. So that's that one. What day is this one? Oh, day 15. I thought I didn't put a day on it. How bad's that? Oh my God. This was a shopping day when we went on our yearly shopping day out to Fountain Gate, and I always take a picture of Georgia around the Santa display. She won't go sit on Santa's knee, but she will stand next to the display and let me take a picture. So that's that one. Day 16 is all the shopping that I did that day. So all the bags thrown all over the bed for Christmas presents. Day 17, Georgia has got this obsession with succulents. Like, she's just obsessed with them. She likes the fake ones, she likes the real ones, and you know how it is. And I came across a lady on Facebook, and she made these alive succulents. So I went round to her house and picked out a few, and this one here was the one for Georgia for Christmas, and this one I brought for me because it was so cool. I just had to have it. So that was day 17. And then now this is, I cut this out of a typo card. I just cut a circle out because I just really loved it, because it says Mary Puggin Christmas. Cutemas. Mary Puggin Cutemas. So I wanted to add that in here, but because it was an actual Christmas card, it was too big, so I just cut out the picture. Day 19 was Georgia's last day of kickboxing for the year, and she ended up finishing with, she ended up getting her second yellow stripe, so on the last day, so she was really, really excited. Day 20 was teachers' gifts, so I've just taken a picture of the teachers' gifts this year. Day 21, Mark came home, because I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but Mark was in Sydney for about 2 months before Christmas for work, so he hadn't been here for 2 months, so, and he came back on the 21st, so Georgia was very excited to see her dad again, so that was a happy day. And last day of primary school, so that was like a bit of a very emotional day this year, because you know, Georgia had to say goodbye to a lot of her friends, and I was a little bit emotional too, because, you know, Georgia's my youngest, she's my baby, and she's in high school now, so it's like, where have all the years gone? So it's kind of mixed feelings. Day 23, this is when I started to really run out of ideas. So that's a photo of my husband sleeping on the couch, and the doggies sleeping as well. And finally I got a picture of my son. I know he's a pain. He's 19 and he doesn't want anything to do with anything. So you know how it is. So I finally got him to stand in front of the Christmas tree with Georgia. And so we had a little Christmas Eve mini shoot that lasted 3 seconds, because he walked off after I took this shot. So that was pretty much it. And then Christmas Day. So Christmas Day was at my house this year. And so this year we had my brother, my brother's wife, my dad, Mark's brother David, and David's new girlfriend. So they all came for lunch, and the kids, and that's how it was an absolute ball. We had a blast. So this is just some pictures from that day, and that's a picture of my brother and Georgia, and that's my nephew Blake. And then under here I've got my 2 nieces under that little fabric. That's a vintage handkerchief. Oh my god. And then the final page is, I've started doing this, I only started last year, but I'm going to try and do it every year. I've got all the cousins together, and I'm going to do a photo every year of them. Nothing like, you know, portrait and stuff. I just want them all to be in natural, and just so I can see every year how they've grown and all of that sort of stuff. So that was the Christmas Day photo of my children and my nieces and a nephew. So I'm really happy that I remembered to get that photo. And that is pretty much it. And that is done for 2017. I love this because I love chunky. It's turned out to be really, really, really chunky. And so yeah. So that's my December daily. And there we go, that's it. Okay, so I want to thank everyone for watching. If you have any questions about my December daily, please leave them in the comments below. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. And yeah, so, and also I do have things, some more like projects coming up. I've got some mixed media stuff, some scrapbooking, some close to my heart scrapbooking. And yeah, and probably I might do a video of my bullet journal, what I've done so far for 2018, so you can see what because I've changed it up a bit this year. So yeah, so I might do a video on that. And yeah, so I'll head off now. I don't even know what to say because I haven't done a video for so long, so I don't even know what to say. So I'll just say goodbye. Yeah, and I'll see you all next time. So see ya.